Hello YouTube. If you look over my left shoulder, recording on my phone, it's difficult. That is my boat. Yeah, this is going to be a really quick update where I'm just going to quickly run through everything that happened in August. There will be more of an episode on every part when I have the capability to put an episode together again, which at the minute I don't. I'm going to have to apologise because the camera keeps trying to autofocus. I'm recording on my phone because if I do it on the GoPro, I've no way of... I've not paid the subscription for the video editor, so I can't actually get it off. And at the minute, I know I'm meant to be doing YouTube, but paying for a video editor is way down the list of priorities I have. It's not to say I've not been recording everything that's happened, because I have. It's just going to be a matter of time until I can put them videos on. So, since the last update, we was working on the rigging, so I got that fixed without having to go up the mast. I got the angle grinder, did a little bit of magic, now the rigging is intact. But I did have to sacrifice a piece of the running rigging, which now is held by a cabeston knot, so it is still secure, so that's sorted. So that's what we was on with. The engines as it was, I don't know how to get it to work. And because of that, I've not spent that much time trying. So that's where we was the last time. A big thank you to Ollie for the donation. He told me to make a wise decision in order to get sailing again, and the decision I took at the beginning of August was to just, go buy some food, etc., in order to hold out in hope that something happened, something good happened. What happened directly after that was a problem with my phone and some dodgy people. That's all I'll say for now, because I'll be here for ages trying to explain it. That's what happened. They took my phone, and it's a long story, but I will tell you all about it when I've can put a long enough episode together in order to tell you about it. And yeah, so I'd gone and bought all this food, and then I ran out of gas. So then I was largely living off the kindness of other people in the port. I'd take my coffee to one of the boats. I left my coffee at the boat, and I'd go in the morning, make everyone a coffee. And yeah, it was a bit of a joke that why does the Englishman make better coffee than the Frenchman? But yeah, again, all of these bits will be in the episodes in actual detail, because there's actually quite a lot to tell from August, but it's trying to tell it quick enough in order to put an update on. So for the most of August, I just had to wait it out. And I was waiting for, gas is expensive, if I can find 20 euros here, 10 euros here, but not finding enough in order to buy gas. And I didn't want to go out to Anchor without gas. I didn't really want to come out to Anchor without a lot of things, but I have, because I've had to. But in the time I was waiting, I did manage to get rid of my old boat. And if you are watching this, manner, I did come back the day after the day we went to go try and move the boat with some tools to try help move it, but obviously no one can get in contact with me. I can't get in contact with anyone because I have a SIM card, because it was in my phone, which got broke, then weirdly returned to me. But yeah, I did come to try help move the boat, but the boat is out of the port too. So both boats have moved out of the port, which brings me on to moving out of the port. So there will be an episode coming of me sailing for the first time in 11 months, which is good. And then there's going to be an episode of being at anchor in some storms, which kind of brings us up until now in a really short way of saying it. So that's where we're at. I'm not going to say we're not a bit stuck. The boat, we're finding quite a lot of problems on, or I'm finding quite a lot of problems on now I'm out at anchor. And yeah, weren't really prepared. I might have one last roll of the dice, but it's a crazy plan, and it involves another boat, but I won't go into detail about that now. All I'll say on it is it potentially would allow me to keep 2 boats in one place at one price throughout winter. And inevitably I'm going to have to find a way to put one boat somewhere for one price and go find a way to make some money, because I did say in the last update I did have a financial plan which I was hoping would come together by the end of by the end of July, and then now by the end of August, and it's still not sorted out. It's not a complicated plan. It's the plan other people do when they lose their job and have to wait till they find something else. And what's the one thing worse than being on the dole? It's not having a job and not being on the dole, because you just have to cope. So that said, I do need to say a massive thank you to everybody who supported. July and August I've solely survived off the kindness of other people, and that wouldn't have sailed again. Maybe I wouldn't have sailed again if it weren't for everyone else, because although I'm a little bit resourceful, there's a limit to how resourceful someone is and how much you can survive when you don't really have anything. So as I say, there maybe is one last roll of the dice. The weather's bad for the next week, I think, so I've kind of just got to, for now, just persevere with it, because I had this nice idea of how coming back out to anchor was going to be, and so far it's definitely not been that. But one step at a time, we'll try work something out, and hopefully this isn't too long that it can upload. And apologies for the lack of replies to comments and stuff. I locked myself out of YouTube Studio for a while trying to get another phone to log in, to use Google Pay, and there's a lot to say about August, and I will when I get a chance. But back at anchor, it might be a while until I can upload anything again, but before you unsubscribe, I do have some good videos coming up soon, and I'll see you in the future. But I'm not going anywhere, I'm right here.